What's good, y'all? It's your boy Audacious Child here. Welcome to my channel where I talk about anything from gaming to real life. And today is a topic regarding gaming. Marvel Rivals Season 3 is about to drop. And I know some of you are probably still stuck in bronze, been stuck in bronze all Season 2, all Season 1. And I finally made it out of bronze like a month ago and solo queued to gold. So I'm gonna give you 5 quick tips to escape
The
bronze
right
by
heroes could make
yourself.
all the difference. I have mutant powers
And
and a little
we're
demonic
gonna have some
magic too.
gameplay clips in the background so you can see what's going on. But anyway, here are 5 tips to escape bronze in Marvel Rivals. Tip number 1, always shoot deployables. And notice I said shoot, right? Because the melee team should not be dealing with deployables. Melee characters should not be dealing with deployables. They can, but they shouldn't. You're ranged. You switch off to them, you do it. Like Spider's Nest, Beacons, Loki
I'm a
Runes,
little
Loki
cynical.
Clones,
Probably the Russian in
Squids.
me.
What else is that? Everything. I
There's
think
a
that's everything. Well, anything that's a deployable or a summon, get rid of it. Which Phoenix is coming this season. She can clear them, but you get what I'm saying?
Demons where I come from, but
Like,
yes,
it takes a few seconds to deal with them. Oh, group walls. That's something I forgot.
some respect me,
Deal with
but most
deployables,
fear
get
their
rid of
kind.
them. They impede you,
I'm fine either
they
way.
boost your enemies, they do damage. Oh, the rocket amplifier, the ult, get rid of them. Like, it's the simplest thing in the world. Punisher
You
turrets.
have to stop them from
You
securing the
know,
mission area.
like, I noticed when I was stuck in bronze, nobody would do this, and I'm like, it's the simplest thing in the world, especially if you're ranged. you know, like, I don't understand why. Oh, penny mines, I'm pretty sure they're shootable, but it's better to just set them off and dodge them, really. But yeah, those things have to go. It's the easiest thing in the world to get rid of them.
Magic is back.
You know, Emma's diamond wall, probably, he can probably forget about it a bit, just go around it. Well, unless it's a choke point or something. But yes, always shoot deployables. Tip number 2, objectives are more important than team fights. What do I mean by this? You're on an escort mission, hop on the objective because that is what moves it. Don't get caught up with a team fight or, rotate between objective and, team fights. Run ahead, right? Because, y'all are all well ahead of the payload in the team fight, chasing the enemy. Y'all lose the team fight. Oh, now they run to it, and now they're pushing it back, which that's another thing that's like the opposite side of that. By being on the payload as the enemy team, it pushes it back, right? And even if you, as the escorting team, have control of said payload, it'll move automatically, but it moves faster when you're on it. This is why, rotate, chase them a bit, run back to payload. Chase them a bit, run back to payload. If 3 of you are on it, it's like moving at max speed. If 1 of you is on it rotating, it's moving at max speed. The same can be said for domination. There have been several situations. We have control of the point. My team is chasing the enemy. They're keeping them away from point. I'm hopping back and forth between point and supporting my team, right? Because the more you're on point, the faster it charges. And people don't do this. People get caught up with team fights. They don't deal with point. They don't, push the payload. I'm only doing one take, even though I'm stuttering. Alright. So yeah, that's tip number 2. Objectives are more important than team fights. Step number 3, know your role and abilities. What I mean by this, you have your classes, but even within classes, you have subclasses. Like duelist, you have ranged. You also have dive. You can dive the back line. Rocket. He can kind of DPS, even though he's a strategist. He's a healer. Cap dives the back line. Venom can dive the back line. Magneto, he's a Vanguard group. He makes walls. Even in classes, you have roles, right? you know, each character does specific things. Like Wolverine, if you're in bronze, you probably think he's no good when he shreds tanks specifically. And that's another thing. This game has a lot of hidden mechanics that aren't mentioned in the actual game. You're gonna have to go on like YouTube and forums to figure out. Like I used to think Wolverine was terrible then until I learned he was a tank shredder specifically. He was a Vanguard shredder specifically because his attacks do percent-based damage based on health, right? If you're stuck in bronze, you probably don't know that. A lot of people in bronze and silver do not know that. So, you know, go on YouTube, go on forums, find out these hidden mechanics, figure out how your characters work, figure out the whole kit. Oh, and practice on the practice range. Yeah? Then, tip number 4, counter pick strategically. What do I mean by this? Well, sometimes the character's not working out because people are using a certain character, their kits kind of check yours and whatnot. But then you have to, you know, you can switch off to deal with a specific strategy of the enemy, right? Like I said earlier, Wolverine's a tank shredder specifically. If the tanks are doing too good, you know, like Groot or Hulk or whatever, or Doctor Strange, switch off to Wolverine. You can shred them, give them a very bad time, right? The same, you know, you have flyers, switch to somebody who can shoot them down if you're fighting against flyers and none of your teammates looking up. And what I mean by switch strategically is pay attention to your ult bar. If it's below 50% and you switch, you know, you'll keep the same percentage. If it's above 50% and you switch, it'll go down to 50%. So once you reach that 50% threshold, even if you feel the need to switch off, well, you're gonna be on the back foot rebuilding your ult, right? So just stick with it, then switch off. Now, if it's early in the game and you're below 50%, you're like, oh wow, this character they're using, I need to do a counter pick for them. Yes, go ahead and switch. You know, it's better to strategically switch earlier than later. All right. So yes, counter pick strategically. And the final tip, number 5. There's no I in team, and you know, I sometimes get distracted and like lose track of my teammates because you know it's a very busy, action-heavy game, right? And yeah, but you know, pay attention. You know, be on comms, chatting, or use the communication wheel to let them know what you need. You know, let them know when you have an ult ready. Almost use the tab to check the team status. Oh, my teammate almost has an ult. You know, let them know, hey, wait a bit on your ult, so we can all do this together. You know, and don't waste your ult. Coordinate around ults, because ults are game changing. They change team fights. You use the ult right, you can swing things your way. You can save your team from losing. So yes, there's no I in team. So one last review of the 5 tips. 1. Always shoot deployables. 2. Objectives are more important than team fights. 3. Know your role and abilities. 4. Counter pick strategically. And 5. There's no I in team. And yeah, those are 5 quick tips for escaping bronze in Marvel Rivals. Bye. Before you go, I'd like you if you guys would support me. Subscribe to the channel, follow my Twitch, the link will be in the video, and if I can put it in the video because I still learn how to do this, it'll be in the description. But yeah, subscribe to my Twitch, maybe subscribe to my Patreon, I don't know. Oh, and follow my Royal Road and read my ebook. Yes, I read an ebook. It's supposed to be an anime or a manga, but I don't have art skills or the funds to do that. But yeah, just like, support, and subscribe. Subscribe to YouTube, Patreon, or Royal Road, or Twitch. Anything helps. Okay. Have a good day. Bye.
Magic is back! Final 10 seconds!
For mutant kind!
Start!
Maximum
Keep fighting!